Actually, it is during the emergency time. Anyway, the second supplementary is in 2022, India has been ranked 107 in the global hunger index out of the 121. The neighboring countries like Nepal, Pakistan, Sri Lanka, all in front of us, and Afghanistan, only country is behind us. So, though the government has continuously questioned the methodology used to bring these index, the prevalence of hunger and poverty in the country is well seen. My question is, has the government found out the reason behind this mismatch between the excess stock of food grains and the prevalence of hunger in the country? Does the government have any plans to address the critical issue which affects the millions of poor people?
Honorable Minister.
The proposition he has made that food grains were supplied to Kerala and therefore it should not be charged is wrong. NDRF, SDRF is required to pay for the food grains or any other supplies that you may take from anybody else. The food grains were given to Kerala on the premise that they will pay for it. Now they are changing their mind. It's an abject failure of the state government to meet the needs of their people, which has been exposed by my colleague, Mr. Mani. As regards the hunger index, first of all, the name itself is a misnomer. The fact is that every state of India, sir, Honorable Chairman, sir, every single state of India has given it to us in writing that thanks to the Pradhan Mantri Garib Kalyan Ann Yojana, where we supplemented 5 kilos of additional grain over and above National Food Security Act entitlement, we have in a way eliminated hunger or starvation from this country. Every state has written that not a single death due to starvation occurred over the last 2 years. We have it in writing, including from your state of Kerala.
Yes, sir.
This hunger index is a private index made by some private NGO based on subjects which are not related to hunger.
Okay.
So they have to first decide what the nomenclature should be. The statistics are drawn out of data which is unverified and also on measures or measurements which don't relate to India. For example, the wasting, stunting figures that take up are just completely not related to Indian features of an Indian person. So I think it's important that we recognize what is official and validated and what is mere propaganda.
Honorable Minister, I'm slightly making a point. In our country, iconic status is granted on parameters that are often baffling. And we have calibration by agencies that do not have any rationale. This august house is repository of the wisdom of 1.3 over billion people. We therefore, when we raise an issue in this house, that there is a calibration by an agency that should not carry much conviction unless the honorable member or the honorable minister is premised on our own record. Let us believe in our own worth. It will be very difficult and inappropriate for us to surrender our assessment, our achievements to be assessed by those who have either inadequate data or are dictating their actions by their interests, not ours. Shri Sanjay Singh, Shri Sanjay Singh, Shri Sanjay Singh.
No global index we will use.
Shri Sanjay Singh. I think I would, one thing before, I think every time I say something and drop off a hat, we get adversarial stance. Try to digest what I have said, sir. We must analyze the calibration. We will have respect for... One second, please take your seat. Take your seat. Dr. Jairam Ramesh, take your seat. What I have said is rational with a rationale. And that rationale is, we should not be captive. We are a part of global unity. One second, sir. Sir, don't interrupt the chairman at least. Please, I understood it. So I would, one second. I would urge everyone that there are some issues which we need to reflect overnight. I would have individual interaction with all of you. I am very categorical. Our country cannot be allowed to be hurt by calibration from outside on premise which we do not believe in. That does not mean the calibration outside has no credibility. We will have to get into those areas. I'll come to the question now, Shri Sanjay Singh.
Now be the first to know about the latest updates on our new news app. Go on your Android or iOS, search for HW News Network. Download our app, choose the language you prefer to get updates in, and be up to date with the latest news.